Yeah, you don't look good even for you.
Well, thank you. Yes, I'm obviously deeply terrified about the rest of the group. Mainly Imogen. Hope she's alive. Compartmentalization is very strong at the moment.
No. It's been a long day. You know you can bring down the compartmentalization a little bit. We're gonna get them back. Hey, we're... What? What?
If I say too many words, I'm gonna cry. As the Judicator turns and looks at Laudna, and she has this moment of fear, and the compartmentalization that she's been maintaining over the past day and a half starts to crack, and everything starts to flash from seeing the gallows, taking her back to her time at Whitestone, being in this small, creepy town, being oppressed by an outside force, seeing these zealots attempting to completely overrun this town, and she starts to revert and go internal and think about Delilah again, this force that she's pushed out for a long time. And as she twitches and starts to crack in her brain, she remembers the hounds, the undead hounds of the Briarwoods. And her ribcage fractures and opens, and from like the black darkness of her soul, a hound of ill omen sprouts forth.
Oh, shit!
Good doggy.
As
Within
she
30
has
feet,
black, she starts to cry. Black tears start to run down her face in her form of dread, and she just goes, "Sick'em." I'm so angry. And I can't even fully articulate why. Feels like we just put ourselves in great danger when there's so much more at stake. And we were in this pissant town dealing with their pissant squabbles. I don't know why I'm so angry about it.
You've had more than your fair share of shit.
I walk up to him. Where is Laudna? Ooh, she's been in a bad spot, you guys. She's been in a bad spot. As I slowly step forward, Laudna's body starts to elongate. As branches start to erupt from her body, you see her eyes start to stretch and just go dark. And faint, purplish glowing hue that hasn't been seen in a while starts to emanate where her pupils would be. Walks up to you, shaking.
I'm really sorry, bor'dor. I just can't stand having anyone else betray me.
I'm gonna reach out and grab him by the throat and do Hunger of the Shadow.
What is that?
You're about to find out.
Oh, shit.
Where does that leave you, bor'dor?
I'm fucked. Out cold. Negative out cold. Probably.
As the purple light flashes in Laudna's eyes, this terrifying blackened tree creature, this side of her that you've caught out of the corner of your eye in the middle of the struggles that you've fought beside each other in, turn towards you, a true nightmare of shadow that fills your entire periphery as you feel the cold, long, jagged fingers grasp your throat. As you attempt to breathe, you feel it drawn from your lungs, for a moment as your entire essence is rocked with horrifying pain, and you feel like the blood in your veins is filled with frozen water, and you fade to unconsciousness. Laudna.
Thank you.
As you delight in the momentary satiation, the almost delicious grasp of vengeance here, the only thing you hear in the back of your mind is, ooh, 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 ooh.
Laudna is still like holding on, and with her as her form like darkens, and you can see slowly, ever so slightly, this like faint shimmer of a morning veil. Like if you look out of the periphery of your eyes, that's starting to like fold over top of her figure, as just bor'dor's life essence is being sucked into her mouth.
At the threshold of death, bor'dor stands helpless within your grasp, broken and at your mercy. What do you do?
Laudna, you can do anything you want, but 15 feet away, in your view, you see Orm, you just see this.
Laudna is like barely present right now. And the only thing that is like flashing through her head is bor'dor's words of knowing true pain. That look of someone who knows true pain. And as if her life was flashing like before her eyes, but it's just all of the trauma that she's experiencing between losing Imogen and the solstice and losing her friends and watching so many people die and then being hung on the tree. Death upon death upon death. And feeling so helpless and so out of control here recently. And in this moment, she has control. She has regained a sense of control. And nothing is going to stand in her way. I hate this. Marisha hates this. Wither and bloom. I'm just gonna use just the last bit of necrotic
Oh boy.
energy that I have to just continue to suck the life force. Said it's barely even Laudna there anymore. It is whatever part of her that she was hoping was dormant this whole time. But the world has just broken her here recently.
Well, Laudna, how do you want to do this?
Oh my god, I hate
deserve
this. No.
I brought it on myself.
But I love you.
It was very fun.
Just the darkness and her. For like, I don't know, she just gives in to the darkness. She can't control it anymore.
A familiar purple flame burns down her arm. Not seen really this hue since that brief journey through the shadow to try and retrieve her soul from the woman who once kept it at bay. As bor'dor's skin pales and cracks, his body limps and thins. And in that moment, the apex of natural beauty rising with life, along with the balance of death, you watch the troubled life of bor'dor Dogson reduced to ash and memory